gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Friday the 13th, part 3. I gotta give you a little bit of history on this one. Not the movie, me. I watched it. 2 attempts, and then a final watch again. It is so hard for me to watch anything constant without being interrupted during the day. I can't do it. I tried, and then I keep getting interrupted either by kids or the wife or an appointment or something. So the only time I can ever watch a movie and do reviews for you like this is after everyone's gone to bed and it's late at night, which kind of sucks, honestly, because I'm tired. I just got done working a full day at work, running errands, doing all kinds of stuff for everybody else. And now I'm tired. And I'm not complaining. Okay, just a little bit. All right, so to the movie. Friday the 13th, part 3. Wow. That is awesome. So it leaves us where we left off in the last film. Kind of. They kind of give us a recap at the very beginning with, I can't remember her name, but the girl's struggle with Jason and how he tries to pull her through the window and reminds us, like gives us a reminder of the last film. So this is kind of rehashing the same story, sort of. In the last film, at the end, the girl put on Jason's mom's sweater and tried to convince Jason that she was his mom. And unfortunately, Jason took a note and, got a glimpse, basically, of his mom's disgusting head sitting on the table where he built like this shrine, basically, for his mom. So they redid that part, kind of gave us little clips just to remind us of what happened. So in this one, you have a bunch of different things that happened. And the whole beginning of it was really awesome. But you have a bunch of kids that are gonna go to this camp, this gonna go out and have fun and do this thing. And so they all basically pile up in this van and they go. And I think it's their parents. I don't know. There's some older people in there that have weed and they're getting high and whatever. I mean, that part was totally not even necessary. It could have been kind of cut out. But basically, the movie is pretty much the same as what we've been seeing. Jason is picking everybody off one at a time. There's a spot there where this guy and this geeky guy and this girl go into town to get some stuff or whatever, and they end up running across 3, if you want to call them bikers, I'd call them kids acting, but running into these 3 bikers, and not believable, and they end up causing some trouble with them, and the girl ends up taking the wallet, and just a bunch of bull crud drama. None of it was believable. It was just overacted, all of it. And then they get in the car after giving him like $20 to leave him alone or whatever, and he instead, because he can't drive a stick shift, the kid puts it in reverse and runs over their bikes. Totally saw that coming. And then the guy, freaks out and has a chain and, wants to kill him basically and smashes his windshield in. And the kid takes off and gets just a little ways. He says, forget this. I'm tired of this. Turns around and like goes to run this guy over. And the guy jumps off the bike and lays the bike on the ground, and then this stupid little Volkswagen Bug ends up driving over its front wheel, and that's pretty much all you hear about it until later down the road. They somehow manage to get to camp. They get to their van and they drain one of their gas tanks. We're supposed to believe, oh, there's only one gas tank in this truck. I guess. What was it, a Chevy? I think it's either a Chevy or I think it's a Chevy. I don't think it's a Ford, but whatever. Anyways, they drain the tank, and then find out they drained 2 tanks, or there was 1 tank that wasn't drained, and then you don't find that out until later down the road when the girl's running. After everyone's dead, she's running from Jason, and it runs out of gas on the bridge to get out of the camp, and just by it sitting on the bridge, somehow this wood that they'd been driving over this whole time, all of a sudden the weight of the van is making the whatever. Yeah. Okay, so overall opinion, it's not a terrible movie. I wish they wouldn't continuously try to rehash the same plot line or storyline. It was kind of interesting that you got to actually, at the end, you got to see Jason demasked and you got to see his ugly face. There was a few things in here that really kind of bugged me. I think his name was Gary. Jason squeezed this guy's head, and you could see the cheesy effects of his eyeballs popping out. And then later, when Jason takes that body and throws it through the window, there's nothing wrong with his eyes. There's no blood on the guy's eyes or anything, just on his ears. I mean, like, what? I mean, there's little things like that. Jason gets an axe in his head, and we're supposed to, I don't know, it's just the subtle things, the very subtle things, the very end of the video. By the way, there are spoilers. The very end of the video, you see Jason laying in the garage or in the barn with the doors wide open. And we're supposed to believe, and I know, but we're supposed to believe that Jason is dead. The axe is literally attached to the actor's head. And you can see him breathing, and the end of the axe you can see moving. I understand the time period when this was done. What was it, 80-something? Hello? Technology is there to freeze frame that crud. Nothing in that shot is moving, or at least supposed to be. Freeze frame it, or severely slow down the action. Like, so you're wide, you're taking a video of it. In editing, you zoom in on it and slowly pull away from a video that's either stopped or in real slow motion, so you can't see the axe move. I mean, there's just so many. I don't know. I guess I'm nitpicking. I shouldn't be nitpicking. I just. It is what it is. It's not the worst film I've seen. Yeah. And I'm going to get so much grief for all of this because I just this Halloween season, October season, I totally just happened to pick 3 of the big ones for horror, and everybody seems to love these things, and I've never seen them before. I'm going to be totally honest. I am not really a horror buff unless we're talking about zombies. I think that's kind of my little, like, subgenre is zombie stuff. I like zombie stuff. As a matter of fact, when it comes to zombie stuff, I like the cheesier the better. But when it comes to slasher films, I don't know. I'm not just... It is what it is. So anyways, that was number 3, part 3. Tomorrow I will review part 4 for you. And, yeah. So, I'm going to get this edited. I'm going to get this up so you can see it in the morning. And I'm going to bed. Man, I've been killing October. Man, you guys have been getting, like, extra videos on a regular basis. And, yeah, you guys are being treated right now. Something super special. I am thinking about taking. Spoiler, you may not want to know this yet, but I'm telling you. I think I need a break. I think I'm going to take November off and have the family help me out during November. I think that's what I'm going to do because with my job, everything picks up right after Thanksgiving. So I think I'm going to take November off. And then that way I can concentrate when December comes, that I can get in here and give you your 25 days of Christmas. And yeah, speaking of Christmas, I'm gifted. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Anyways, I'm rambling. Y'all have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, you guys, bye for now.